we actually lost our internet today, and so that might have something to do with it. I'm not sure, but I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to host this because this is one of my most favorite topics, is just starting off brand new as a brand.
Can anyone hear Rachel right now? Okay.
No, she's out again. Like you can see her, but you can't hear her. So I'm gonna message her if you'll just take over, Amber. Or do you want me to take over?
It's up to you. I mean,
here, I'll introduce it. I'll start us off, and then here, let me message her. All right, sorry, y'all.
I just don't have the agenda right in front of me.
Okay. Okay, so basically, here we go. We're going to start over. Poor Rachel, but we're super excited for you to hear from these ladies tonight. Here's the deal. You're brand new in this. You're getting started. There's 14 days to run after those VIPs. What do I do, right? Like, okay, I just need 4 friends thriving with me, but how do they thrive? What do I do? How do I talk to people? How do I get them involved? Here's the thing is you are with the right company at the right time. You are literally in a company that does not charge any fees. I know when you're brand new, all that doesn't make any sense, but as you get going, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I don't have to pay for a website. I don't have to pay to see my downline. I don't have to pay to get a report. You know, there's all these things that apparently other companies do pay for or charge you for. And so one thing about Lavelle that I truly love is that it's free to join, that every single person has the ability to run after getting their product for free with our refer to program, customer or promoter. You don't have to sell it. So that's what's really awesome about this. And then in your first 14 days, running after that VIP 800, you literally can go after $660 in commissions and bonuses just for bringing in $800 in qualified orders. And you only need 4 friends to do that with you. So for me, when I started this, I was tired, exhausted, worn out, stressed out mom, not sure if I was coming or going. I was not looking for a business. I was too busy. Like I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that business side, but I ordered wrong as a promoter. And when I saw that dial that said VIP 800, I'm like, well, what is that? And how hard is that to run after? And so what happened from there was, oh, it's just 4 friends thriving with you. Well, guess what? I knew 2 people that needed to feel better. I knew I could find 2 people that needed to run after some extra income too. And I was like, well, what could an extra $100 do for me? What could an extra $500 do for me? And so I just ran with that. And I just ran with, oh my gosh, I need to know who feels, who feels bad, who doesn't sleep at night, who has headaches, who can't wake up in the morning, who says, I'm not even 40 and I feel 60. Those are those things that you're asking yourself as you're running after this VIP. And then you have your 4K and your 12K, which is amazing because you run after those Maui gyms. So when you have people coming in at that VIP 800 and 1600, well, then the next is, wow, you're building a team and you're running after the next goal and the next goal. So I'm going to hand it over to Amber. Amber, share your story. How did you run after your VIP 800? And I'm going to see if we can get Rachel back in.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. So for me, when I first started, I, similar to her, was not interested in running the business at all, simply because I just needed to help myself feel better, right? Like the last thing I thought I was going to be able to do is help other people, but I started feeling good so fast. And I remember thinking, oh, it's 4 people. Like, I just need to message 4 people. But Rachel really taught me, like, message everyone you know. And I just kept going. I kept going. I kept asking people. I kept messaging people. And I think that was the secret, because there's no one that can't use Thrive. And so there was no one I had to discount. It wasn't like it was just for the women, or it was just for, you had to be active or you had to be a certain age. And that got me really excited because, I learned that, for every, how many people you message, you get no's. And at first that was hard for me, but then Rachel would just teach me. Rachel and Lanny both were just, they taught me next. And so going through that and pushing to reach my VIP has helped me be able to, lead others through that as well. And another huge thing was I knew I was taking a product and I knew I felt amazing, but I didn't really know how to sell the product. And I think what's key is getting my customers in, three-way conversations with Rachel or some other upline that could help me maneuver through those conversations and answer questions and provide that third party validation, because I didn't know a lot, and that was key for me to learn and replicate and be able to carry that through and help more people start thriving. Oh, it looks like Rachel's back.
Well, I don't know if I'm back or not. Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's awesome. I was just listening to you. You were doing great.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. Can everybody hear me? I am so sorry. I don't really know what's going on, but I was so excited to be on this that I was just about in tears when I had to get kicked off. Let's see. So I'm going to just check. Okay. Shannon says, you can hear me and to stop my camera, and that will help. Okay. So I was just going to welcome everybody here, and Amber Mainquist so amazingly just kind of took that over, because that's what we do when we're doing this stuff. It's just all about really helping each other out. Amber C is in the car right now at a game. I'm in my basement. I don't know where Chelsea is at, but this is how we roll. I just wanted to congratulate everybody on this call in general, because you're either a brand new promoter or you've been doing this a while. No matter what, congratulations for investing in yourself and putting that thrive in your body. That's like number one. For me, I started doing this really just because my friend Tiffany was asking me over and over and over and over every single month for 6 months. And for me, I politely just said, I work out and I eat right. I don't need Thrive. And I don't know if anybody can actually relate to that, but I definitely just didn't think I needed one more thing to try, because I have tried and done everything possible. And I was eating well and I had lost weight due to that. I actually have a degree in exercise and health education. It's like I knew what I was supposed to do, but I had 2 little boys. I was still grieving my father, who had just passed away 2 years ago, and that had really taken a toll on my body. He passed away from pancreatic cancer at 57, and I had this brand new little baby who was 3 months old. I had no idea what I was doing. And fast forward a couple years later, this Thrive is being presented to me, and I had no idea what I was missing out on. I honestly didn't. So thank goodness for Tiffany to asking me over and over. So I'm going to just tell you guys, whether you're new or you're not, you've been here a while, the key is to never give up on your friends. The key is to just believe that they're saying no for a reason, and it has nothing to do with you. And so if you can take being personal, it's not personal. It's something personal going on in their life that is, causing them to maybe say no right now. So please, if you write anything down, it's just don't give up. Don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your friends, because what happened when I started my Thrive experience was all of a sudden, I just felt life being breathed back into my body. I felt the lights come back on. I felt like all of a sudden, all the things that I wanted to do with my life, and that I had been wanting to do but was too tired, and my back was hurting, and I was dealing with headaches on a weekly basis. My kids, I would wake up and I wasn't even sure if I would have enough energy to take care of them. And honestly, still at that time, I was, I was really just had lost hope that I was going to feel really happy again. Thank you, Tiffany, for not giving up. And that's where you guys are at right now in this time period of presenting Thrive to people. So it's free. Like everything that you make here and everything that you do here is just like a cherry on top. You are not you gave nothing to the company to be a promoter. So yay, you made an amazing decision. When my husband said, if it's free, I don't care what you do with it, that was like a life-changing statement. And I didn't even realize it, you guys. You're not going to have to ask anyone if you can ask your spouse or ask your significant other if you can spend this amount of money to buy into a business. How much more comfortable does it make it now to not have to ask somebody to pay to be a part of a business? All you have to do is ask them to feel amazing every day. That's it. And then if you're a promoter, it's free. So it is free to be here. There's no risk. So now you're going to get off this Zoom and you're going to feel great because you're like, whoo, okay, I didn't make a mistake. This is awesome. There's no website fees. There's no quotas. We have a referral program so you can thrive for free. And mainly what we want you guys to focus on right now is Thrive for Free and VIP. And that's what we're going to talk about. Thrive for Free, VIP. It rhymes. It's just something that we have to keep in our head. That is our business. We thrive for free with 2 referrals, customer referrals on AutoShip. And now once you've done that and you've had those 2 referrals, what happens is you are now basically halfway to a bonus that the company is going to give you. And I always feel like just saying, they're giving you this extra bonus because they know you're excited. They also know you're nervous. And what's going to happen when you earn this bonus? Your confidence is going to soar. So congratulations to those of you who invited people on this VIP call that weren't even really sure if they wanted to promote, because once you kind of catch that excitement, it's awesome. I mean, that confidence grows, and that earning of a bonus is actually what helps people get excited about promoting when they weren't even sure that they wanted to. When you then have 2 more people order as promoters and a promoter package, so $200, $400, $800 packages that we have, once you hit $800 in qualified sales, so it's 2 and 2, and then anything else that you need to get on top of that to make that work. Once you get to $800, the company is giving you $660 back on that. I don't know. I was in sales before this and I never ever made almost 100% commission. I'll just tell you that. Okay. So that's mind blowing. $660 on 800. And then you can do that twice. So I will say that I earned my VIP 800 and my VIP 1600. And the only thing I did was turn around to my husband and say, see, I didn't spend money. I made money. For me, that was just how I had to think about it. But what happened was I caught the excitement of these stories. Amber's story, Chelsea's story. I caught the excitement and I realized, oh my goodness, I was in for a fun ride because I was going to hear these stories coming through. Now, I think I want to pass it back to Amber because I want to make sure that you said everything that you wanted to say, since we're in a little bit of going back and forth here. And then also to introduce Chelsea, because Chelsea just achieved her VIP 800. Okay, she's right in the thick of it. And that's who we really want to hear from, because this is brand new to her. She still actually is in her period where she can do this twice. And of course, we want her to do that. So Amber, I'm going to pass it back to you and then I'll let you introduce Chelsea.
All right. Well, I already said a lot of what I wanted to say, but unlike Rachel, I had actually been in a few other MLMs prior to this, and I will say it has never been as fun. I've never had such a strong leadership team, you guys. This is amazing. The team of leaders that we have and the help that we have and the resources that we have makes this so incredibly fun. And for me, even though I didn't plan on making this a business, I was having fun sharing it and hearing the stories because I had Rachel's motivation to push me to get to the VIP 800. And she's right. Seeing that first paycheck made me go, holy crap, I can make money and have fun. And it pushed me to keep going. And then I got that second bonus and that blew me away. But what was happening while I was earning that second bonus is the stories started pouring in. And that's really what kept me going from there, because there is nothing better than hearing these life-changing stories while you're experiencing it at the same time. I mean, I still stop and think, is this real? It has to be, because I'm over a year into it. But it is incredible to still feel incredible and to help others feel incredible. So I'm very excited to introduce Chelsea, because Chelsea and I, we're similar in, where we're at in life. We're busy moms. We have always been passionate about health and wellness. And, I think we've both been able to watch each other on the sidelines, work out and do all the things and try to keep up with everything. And Chelsea's a fun one because she reached out to me and has kind of been watching my story. And that's another thing, you guys, like, it's so important to reach out to people and get in their inbox, but it's also important that in the meantime to be consistent with sharing your story on Facebook, because you forget who's watching that. And I still tend to forget, like, are they seeing that? And that is so impactful. People are watching, and it might take them a while to, come forward or to be brave enough to finally try it. But when they see you showing up consistently on Facebook or whatever social media you use, and they realize, like, she's still doing this, 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, and, she's feeling great. She's clearly, happy and, just living life, that speaks for itself. So then when you're able to pop in someone's messenger and you're able to reinforce everything you've been showing, that's really where the magic happens. So for Chelsea, she's a new promoter, like Rachel said. Chelsea, what are you, a week and a half?
A week. Yesterday was 1 weekend.
A week. And Chelsea was that person that ordered her promoter pack and could not wait for her product. Like me, she was like, I need this now, I can't wait. And I was like, I got you, because that was me. So I dropped it off at work for her last weekend, I guess. You're right, 1 week. And like that day, she was already like so pumped, and she's been watching this long enough. She knew what it was going to do. And she just started sharing immediately. So I think that's another key thing is when I have promoters order, I do whatever I can do, because this is what Rachel did for me, and it was a game changer, to get the product in their hands, to help them right away, because they have 14 days to start sharing it. And the sooner I can help them start feeling it and feeling better, the quicker they're going to share it. And, it has shown. Chelsea's a weekend and she hit VIP 800. So with that, I will let her take over and kind of talk about where she was a week ago and how she got to where she is today.
Thank you, Amber. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be on this journey. I just, like Amber said, you never know who's watching, and I followed Amber's journey. I was on my own kind of fitness journey for many years, doing workouts, and just, I guess, felt like I peaked and didn't get the results I thought I should be getting for the effort I was giving in. And Amber just inspired me. I was like, I'm missing something. So I reached out, and I was definitely a day one thriver. I have 2 little girls under the age of 4. And the energy I have is incredible. I can keep up with them. My workouts feel better. I was hesitant. I like my coffee and I like my pre-workout, and Amber's like, you're not going to need it. And I was like, okay, well, we'll see. And she's right. I don't need it. I feel better than ever. And so with that, kind of like the other girls have shared, like, you just have to share it. Like, you feel so good that you feel compelled to share it with people that are on the same journeys as you. So I guess that's what helped me hit it so fast, is because I have so many other women like me, like Amber, on the same journey, that I knew would benefit from it. So it's been really fun to get, like Amber said, hear the stories from other people already, like getting their product and loving it, and it's better than they expected. So I'm really excited. So thanks again for having me.
Chelsea, can I ask you when you started messaging people, what was it exactly that you say? I know a lot of people want to know, like, what do you say when you get in contact with someone?
Well, the people that I messaged are people that I am in contact with every day, like the first couple people that I did. So I just told them, like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, I'm sure you've heard of Thrive. Like, I've been skeptical in the past, but like, this is the real deal. Like, I've had it on one day and have this, just crazy amount of energy, and you feel so good. And it's easy. It's 3 steps all before you even really press play on your workout. If you're like me, I get up at 5 to do my workout every morning. So I guess just sharing that it really works, because I'm sure everyone has seen something on Facebook. You just maybe haven't thought it was for you. So sharing that it really works, and that it is super easy. And I share too, like that if you get 2 people under you, you can get it for free. Cause a lot of stuff people think it's expensive. So if you like reiterate that it is affordable and you can get it for free, I think that hits home with a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm. And I think one of the things is if you guys share like how your day is changing on the internet, you know, and you actually talk about it, then the value of it supersedes the cost. Like the value of what you're going to get out of it is way more priceless than what it actually would cost out of your bank account. But people aren't going to know that until they see and feel and hear your excitement. They're not going to have any idea why Thrive is worth $5 a day. So I love that you said that, you know, you're just sharing with them, oh my goodness, this is how I feel. Chelsea, we're so excited for you because you know what, you're going to hit VIP 1600 and then we'll be able to celebrate that. But thank you so much for being brand new and feeling like confident enough to come and be on this call full of lots of people.
Thank you for having me,
Chelsea.
I'm going to, yeah. A couple of things that I just wanted to make sure that we close out with. Amber wanted me to remind everybody that there is not going to be a VIP fast start next week because of the Memorial Day weekend, but it will then come on after that. So not next week, but after that. What happens after you hit your VIP 800 and 1600? You know, a lot of times people ask us that. Well, then now what? You know, I hit this bonus and what is my next goal? Well, the way this company works is that it's basically about team sales. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, $4,000 in team sales, that is so much. And you might be thinking that right now too, like that just seems like a lot. But when you think about it, Thrive at being $150 to $200 a month and how it impacts people, that really adds up very, very quickly. And I know for one, Amber felt that, and now she cannot believe where she is at, but it's because she shared it with enough people. It got it into their bodies, painted the picture and showed them the vision of what can happen when you keep sharing with other people, how you will feel and then how they will feel. And then it just grows and grows and grows. So you guys, like I said in the beginning, you can't fail here. This isn't a business you pay to be a part of. And you're actually hopefully going to be using your Thrive for free with those 2 referrals. So it is just free minus shipping. So there's no way to feel like you'd ever have to walk away and feel bad about what happened here. At that 12K mark is where the auto bonus comes in. And I did see that Amber was in her brand new car as of like a couple weeks ago. I think we went and picked that up, doing this Zoom from her brand new car. That's $12,000 in team sales, you guys. And it's also where we basically get the opportunity to go on trips together. So if you've seen that, this company is a lifestyle company. Those trips really caught my eye as kind of part of when I saw my friends going to New Orleans and they were doing that through Lavelle. And I think that's what kind of triggered me to get a little bit more excited about this because I love to travel. So that part of it was amazing. Honestly, my best advice to you guys before we leave is not to overthink the details, not to overthink the numbers and all that stuff, just to wake up every single day thinking, who is praying for what I have that they do not have yet? Who is wanting to wake up differently? Who's waking up just unsure they're going to be able to even survive the day? It's just the next person, the next person, the next person who you're going to be able to serve and help them feel better. And then the numbers just grow. We're so happy that you're here because obviously you love the products. If you're here, maybe you're even still waiting for your products to arrive because you got in on a promoter pack just recently. But I can promise you this, I never saw myself in this position whatsoever. I actually told my friend that I did not want to have anything to do with promoting. So please have faith that if you introduce these products to people and they day by day help them function better and help them live a better, more joyful life because of these products in their body, they'll catch that vision. and never stop, sharing that with people. Now I'm 6.5 years in, and I'm just as excited about what I get to wake up and do every day as I was back then. And I'm so excited for all of you that joined us, and really just wanted to hear a little bit more about those bonuses and what happens from here. Thank you so much to Amber and Chelsea for joining me, and for you guys for dealing with a little bit of technology mess. We're closing up by 5:30, and that was the goal. And I hope you guys took away some really good tidbits from this. Once again, congratulations, and thank you so much, Amber Mainquist, for having us on.